Okay, so we're going to just jump in and get started today. It's not, yeah, there we're recording. I'm Michelle Gertis, and today we're still talking about your intestines, but we're focusing on the word stress. So, when we think about stress, we think about lots of different things. And one of the things I want to encourage you to do the next couple of weeks is when you're in a stressful situation, start looking at your reactions. Um, and your actions. So, what you may be actually calling high anger, incredibly sadness, may be your reaction to stress. So, maybe you need to be looking at stress and how to work through stress. So, that will be really great for you to start to journal that and look at that. So, as we're looking at intestines, we're going to kind of fly through this today in 30 minutes. I always try to put like an hour's worth of information together for you, but in 30 seconds. So, your 30 seconds, 30 minutes. Okay, so your oils you're going to use today, I'm actually using Ula Grow. It's not something that we carry anymore, but it was really the oil that I needed. But some great ones for you to, in the advanced part, are to use Clarity or Harmony. And then if you just have your starter kit, then go ahead and just grab out like Stress Away and maybe Peace and Calming. Those are two really great ones to use. So, what I always like to bring you something new that you may not have known about it, or sometimes y'all are ahead of me and you send me something that's really great that you use. So, I have an app on my phone. It, it's called the Feelings app, and it's actually just called, I think, if you just put in feelings. Remember the book that I've talked about, Feelings Buried Alive Never Die? Well, it actually has an app on the phone that you can always have with you. And when you have a symptom, you can look up what emotions sometimes are triggering that symptom, or you can look up emotions and see what's on. Like, if I'm not stressed, what should I be? Okay. So I went ahead and put in stressed this morning just to see what it would pull up. And actually, I think it's free, or it's 99 cents. It's almost free. So, and if you don't know how to, if you're older like me and you don't know how to use apps, just go ahead and look for, you can put in app on your phone or find your app store and then go for it, okay? Or get somebody to help you or call somebody to assist. So, what the other side of stressed is relaxed, calm, flowing with life, and peaceful. So, when you look at those words and we're thinking of our intestines, if you're constipated or you have diarrhea, you're not relaxed, are you at all? You're not calm, you're not flowing. And I would usually say that those sensations and those bodily functions manifesting in that way are never peaceful, are they? So you can kind of go, oh, okay, I see how that kind of relates to stress. So that's how our body does relate. It manifests when we're experiencing an emotion and not dealing with it correctly. So this morning I was a little stressed, getting everything together to do our talk. And I'm like, okay, in that stressful situation, I want to go ahead and analyze it. Why am I stressed? Well, because I waited until this morning to have CE download stuff off my computer, and I should have done that at a previous time. Um, I maybe should have got up 10 minutes earlier so I could have got the dog fed and the laundry changed, instead of like thinking I needed to do that right before we started this. So when I look at those two stressful situations, I can say, where did that stress come from? It came from me. It came from my decisions and my choices. So a lot of our stressful lifestyle still comes from you, your choices, your decisions that you're making. If you live with a narcissist and everything has to go his way, um, you chose that life, you chose that person, you chose his behaviors. So those are choices that you've made, and now you have to decide how you're going to work through that stressful situation, how it's going to affect your body, how you're going to um, handle it. Or are you going to seek counseling? Are you going to try some other tools? Or are you going to change your situation altogether? So those are some things for you to think about before we get started. So if you've got had time to grab your oils, I want you to grab those. If you're watching this at a later date, you can always pause and get your oils. And then I want you to actually if you've been with me for a while, you can go ahead and pause and do your deep breathing and go ahead and set your gratitude, what you're grateful for, and set your intent for today. So we're going to go ahead and stir up our oil. Go ahead and place it on our pituitary gland up here, sides of your eyes. Right, be careful. Try not to hit your eye like I just did. Mine's one that's not going to burn, but it may make me cry in a minute. Okay. Today we're going to put it on our arches of our feet again. Maybe. Right down there on the arch of your feet. And this morning I'm going to actually rub it, instead of just right on my intestine area on my tummy, I'm actually going to rub it on my back, because I tend to feel my intestines and my movement in my back a little bit more than I do in the front of my body. So you can do either one. Remember that our meridian that we'll be clearing starts at the back of your ears, goes down your neck, the backs of your shoulders, down the back of your arm, all the way down, and bring that energy off your hands. It's really on your right side, but whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So really the meridian that you're clearing is on your right side with your intestine, but I always say let's do both, right? So you can do those both even at the same time. So you want to do this throughout the day, or anytime you feel a stressful situation and you just want to kind of get the junk off of you. It's a great thing to do. All right, and then just set your intention. My intention this morning is to release anything that is holding on in my body that would be identified as stress, and that I no longer need any beacons of stress, meaning anything that I'm using to pull stress toward me, and any blockers that are keeping good things from coming to me. It uses stress to block the good things from coming to me. So that's my intent. What am I wanting to get rid of today? All right, and let me pull my little notes up. I know I took of them. Okay. All right, so just kind of get in a relaxed position. If you haven't done your deep breathing and grateful, go ahead and pause and do that and come back. We're going to kind of skip that so we can get all of this in a timely manner. Okay, here we go. What if I let down my judgments against relaxation? What if I no longer had the view that a stress-free life is bad? What if I no longer needed stress in my life to propel me forward? What if I no longer needed stress to make me get up and move? Whatever those questions have just brought up, we ask for triangular cleanup and give that to our Creator. What if we collected all of our thoughts and feelings and judgments about stress and handed those over and went back and destroyed all our structures to the point of creation? Everything that's no longer needed for our growth, everything that has brought stress and chaos into my life, everything that we've just brought up, yes, for triangular cleanup. Now, if you're new to this, you're trying to think of things to answer my questions. Don't think of anything. Just rest and relax. Your subconscious is going to do all the work, and it's going to work through offering yourself more opportunities and more possibilities. So what are my opportunities? And what are my possibilities if I let go of the stress that I'm collecting? How can life get any better than this right now? How can my life get any better? What would I need in my life to get better? What areas of my life do I need to let go of so my life can get better? What judgments have I made that keep my life from moving forward and experiencing life of getting better? Everything that brings up, we triangular clean up in Jesus' name. Okay. What energies am I holding on to that if I released would let me flow better in life? All those things, we bring them to front. Everything in the dark must be brought to light. Everything that we're hiding or denying needs to be brought to light so that we can release those and say we no longer need them. We're choosing to walk in higher authority, higher frequency, higher lifestyle. So we ask for triangular cleanup on all of that. Well, one of the important things would be to have your phone charged. So give me just 1 second. So we release all energies holding onto you that are keeping you from flowing with life. All stress, we release. All negative emotions that have beckoned to me because of the stressful energy, I now release that. Everything that this stress is blocking me from receiving, I demolish those blockers. All the blockers I've put into place, I now identify and bring out of their hiding. And we triangular clean up all of those. We now bring in clarity, love, respect, love for life, self-care, self-love, understanding of your body, understanding of putting stress where it needs to be, down and away from you. Understanding that I need to work in areas of procrastination. Understanding that I'm allowing the stressful situations to happen in my life. Understanding that I've relied on stress to support me and to move me. Understanding that I actually have authority over my thoughts, my emotions, my life, and my actions and reactions to the stress. I will now begin to walk in calm, and I am in the process of learning to relax. I am in the process of discerning the energies and the spirits that are around me and holding on to me and keeping me from aligning with our Creator. I am now full of love and peace and joy, and I'm going to start experiencing love, peace, and joy. Have a nice day.